we're going to start off with a little Dollar Tree haul. We have this blush pink lip gloss in this neat little container here. And then we have Alice in Wonderland lip balm shaped like a mushroom. Then when we take this one out of the package, this is a mushroom top. And then this is throwing off EOS vibes. This is what it feels like. This is like trying to imitate. It's got a little hole for your fingers. And when you put it on, it definitely feels like EOS. And when I took this out, this is what the wand looks like. It's a very beautiful pink color. And it's the light pink that you see there on my hand. They also had a peach and a really bright red in this particular product. Super glue mounting tape, up to 20 pounds, 4 feet, $1.25. I have paid much more for mounting tape at Walmart that really didn't work, honestly. So I wanted to give this $1.25 product a try. Hydro Plus water gel. It is comparable to Neutrogena's water gel product. So this is what this looks like with the top off. It has a great consistency. I think it smells really clean and nice. And it feels very refreshing when being applied to the face. For $1.25, I definitely encourage you to try this out if you find it at your local Dollar Tree. So I love to see what items they have in stock for the new holiday seasons. So this is a days until Christmas calendar, little black countdown with numbers. This is a snowman that I picked up. This was $5. A lot of their items, have recently increased, but this is a very nice heavy wood, nicely made. They also had an elf, a Santa Claus, and a penguin, I believe it was. So these are the wood blocks taken out of that plastic packaging. I can see other uses for these instead of just for this. And I think it's a really cute idea. And I wanted to share some photos of my fur babies. They bring me such peace, love, and comfort, and I love to share my photos with you. And then I've been loving to share some meals that I've been having. So this is the ultimate loaded nachos from a Mexican restaurant local to my area called Next to Mel. This is the cheese, the fresh pico, the fresh avocado, guacamole, ground beef, shredded chicken, and it's all good and layered with the nachos on the bottom. It is so good and it is so delicious. This is absolutely one of my favorite dishes lately to try, and I love this dish. Also popped into Dollar General to pick up a few things, and I found this pet float with a fabric cover. It was regular $20, and it was on sale for 50% off, so I got it for $10. I want to save it for next year. As you can see, it is rather large. It is 56 inches inflated. I think this would have been great for my fur babies. And then, of course, their Christmas ornaments and their Christmas decor is going out. $2 for the dog with the Santa hat. And because, I love dogs, obviously, so I had to pick that up. And then I got this Hello Unicorn Sparkle toothpaste for my daughter. Natural flavor. She only loves the bubble gum when it comes to toothpaste. And this is free from the sweeteners and the dyes and the sulfates. And the best thing of all is it is not tested on unicorns. Not at all. So why could you not want to try vegan and pet friendly? And this is one of the only toothpastes that she will use. And I can't pass it up because, like I said, hey, it's natural, it's friendly, and it's never tested on unicorns. Next up, we're going to do some cleaning motivation. So I noticed when I was walking down my stairs that the black shelves on both sides of my front door collected a lot of dust and dirt, and then the very top of that casing on my door has also collected a lot of dust and dirt. So I'm just taking a cleaning wipe and my little ladder here, and I'm going and I'm cleaning off all the areas surrounding that, and then those shelves, and then the top of that casing, and where you see those succulent plants, and I'm getting that dust, dirt, and debris off of there to try to freshen that space up a little bit and make it feel a little bit cleaner and not so neglected. I try to think about doing areas like this because we think a lot about sweeping and dishes and mopping and picking up, but the really deep cleaning, things like this get neglected when we get busy with our lives, which is very understandable. But you can see this little wipe here, it was pretty dirty. It had been a while, so I need to work on that, and I need to do a little bit better about maintaining that one. So now we're going to get into some classic cleaning motivation. We're going to do some dishes, get those cleaned up and rinsed off and put away. And then we're going to get into a little bit more shopping with going to the spirit of Halloween. So I hope you stay motivated to get clean in your kitchen. I know this is one of those mundane tasks that needs to be done if you don't have a dishwasher. And even if you have a dishwasher, there is certain items that you have to wash by hand anyways. So if you're still watching today's video, comment down below what you use to get that built up grime off of your pots and pans. I have tried several different things in the past. I have made videos about it. Is it Barkeeper's Friend? Is it the pink stuff? Is it something else? Comment down below what you used and what worked to really improve the look of your frying pans and cooking pans after you've had them for a while, and you hang them above your kitchen area that everyone sees. So let me know what you use and what you've had a lot of success with. So also name down below what is the best cookware brand in your opinion. I've had Pioneer Woman, I've had Mainstays, I've had a couple of different brands through the year of stoneware. So let me know down below through your experiences what is the absolute best cookware that you can buy according to your experience and what you've had and what you think is the most durable, what lasts the longest if you cook quite often and you want your pans to last longer, look better because they're on display or not. Either way, you still want them to last regardless of price. And I did it again. I went by Krispy Kreme donuts. I got the Halloween theme box this time. I went earlier in the morning. I got their Halloween themed donuts and a few of the favorites, and the smiley face, the Halloween pumpkin, the green, the haunted house with the purple Oreo. I am so excited. I got the New York cheesecake this time, the strawberry powdered filled. So I'm so excited. And we're going to go into the spirit of Halloween today as well. I'm going to find my daughter a costume. And as we enter, these are the prop skeletons. They are $49.99 each, which is really not bad for the Spirit of Halloween store. Their animatronics are always so great. And their clothing, the ghost face crop top, the sweatshirt, the face. So this little guy is another animatronic. He really didn't do much. This one is the jumping spider. Cute for the front porch, but this one I did like. The moving wings and the huge glowing eyes. I thought that was a great animatronic. You know, these can be pretty pricey, but I think a lot of them are great scare tactics. And these are their masks. They have a lot of the animal mask this year. Werewolf mask. The werewolf masks are pretty scary this year. The monkey mask. Then their masquerade mask. I have always loved masquerade mask. I've always thought they were just wonderful. They call this a cat eye mask. $14.99 to $9.99. I'm not getting a lot into prices, but just in case you're curious, this or what these go for. This was one of my favorites. And then their little, this is Sorcerer's Cookbook, but it is a purse. I purchased a Hocus Pocus one a few years ago, similar to this, and it was about around the same price. This is $34.99, $29.99, $34.99, about those price ranges. But I think these are cute little handbags. Now, this is a very creepy clown, scary face. This reminds me of the Moo Moo, which is a really scary face, the killer-looking pig. I absolutely loved this red leather skirt. I did not pick it up, but I'm wishing that I would have because I just absolutely love this. This top, you know, there's a lot of ideas you could use that for as well. Cute little costume plays. And then the creepy baby dolls. These actually really creep me out. But, hey, they're there if you're interested. Not quite $50. And then we also have the Chucky. This Chucky looked a little different from the others I've seen. And this is another ghost face jacket. This was in the kids section. I actually really liked this ghost face jacket. I thought it was really nice. I didn't want to pay that price for a kid's jacket, but I love the high school look for Ghostface, the pink and the black, and it was in the kids section. This giant LED snake with lights, indoor and outdoor. I have not seen this before this year. This is a Ghostface purse. I really like this. I thought it was cute. About the same price range, $30-ish. But it is small, but hey, it is still so cute for like a Halloween party. And then their doormats. They always have great ideas for doormats. Beetlejuice, Scream Face, become foolish mortals. And then the alien, the Annabelle, which was my favorite. And then the bottom was the Overlook Hotel. And then Ghost House. And then they had pet costumes. I loved this little Michael Myers pet costume. It was $24.99. I thought this was so cute. It includes the jumpsuit and the mask. Absolutely cute. I kind of wish I would have picked that up as well. I ended up picking my daughter up this Chucky outfit. It's what she said she wanted. Now, it comes with the wig, the dress, and the socks. So that's not a bad deal there, especially with the wig coming in that. These giant little pumpkin-looking guys, their blankets are always super comfy, cozy, nice, very thick. And they got a lot of styles and designs to choose from. Now, that one was really creepy. My favorite, they have Bows, Friday the 13th, Beetlejuice, Hogwarts. I thought this was really cute. This first year I seen these as well. Even have a Lilo and Stitch. So I'm going to let you listen to this animatronic for a minute. He was pretty loud.
Don't be afraid. Come closer. Take a candy. And let's carve up some fun this night. Our treats are crafted from your darkest nightmares. Quiet now. If you dare to speak out loud, you may never get to speak again.
Had to say that giant pumpkin guy was my favorite. They even have pajamas this year.
The wind howled, and the bats swore. There is no place my bone-chilling grip cannot reach.
And this is just a little Friday the 13th candy can that I picked up. It was only $5, but I didn't want the candy. I wanted the little hockey mask. 10 to save for other things. I thought it was a cute little trinket and budget friendly. Now we are moving on to Ross. They have this pumpkin casserole dish, which is very nicely made for $14.99. And then someone has placed this little Cinderella gold carriage ornament for $3.99. I thought that was cute as well. But I was trying to focus more on the Halloween decor in stores. So I found these little Halloween baskets at Ross. And then these very nicely made candy dishes, cookie dishes. Very different, unique. I love these little mini pumpkin casserole dishes, $7.99. These are great gift ideas as well. They had a lot to choose from in store today. And like I said again, I loved their little Halloween woven baskets. And they had a couple of different styles to choose from. And under $10, these are fabulous little items to save up for next year. And then the little cauldron. This would be excellent for a little Halloween party. And then the ghost with the pumpkin on top. And then here is a cat woven basket as well. So just so many cute things. And then I found this for $9.99. I thought it was a Barbie doll nutcracker, but I guess it is just like a doll nutcracker. It's a side point. I just thought it was so cute. We'll get more into some Christmas decorations later. Then we stopped by one of my favorite Mexican restaurants. And then this is a bag I picked up at Ross. It was 99 cents. It's the dog costume bags, but I'll use it as a shopping bag. Like I said, it was only 99 cents at Ross. Thought it was a bargain. Obviously, they had more styles to choose from. So I also went to Five Below for a moment. I didn't film in store, but I picked up a couple of shirts because the shirts are only $5.55, and you can't beat that. This is one of the few shirts they had in Halloween in a small, was the Happy Haunting. And then I picked up some Christmas shirts. That's the only thing Christmas I'm focusing on in this video. But I wanted to go ahead and grab a couple smalls before they got gone. So I grabbed 3 Christmas or holiday decor shirts for $5.55 each. Total of 4 shirts at Five Below. It was like $23 and some odd cents. I don't think you can beat that. It is an awesome deal. Guys, that concludes today's portion of the video. Thank you so much for your support and watching, especially if you've made it this far in the video, because I know there'll be very, very few people who do. So thank you so much, and stay tuned for more.